So the next slide is about Robert Merton's strain theory. We're still talking about structural functional theory. Robert Merton was a structural functional theorist. So strain refers to emotional discomfort, frustration, anger, um, depression, so forth and so on. Robert Merton suggested that the United States is a materialistic society. We're a materialistic society. And if you can recall Robin Williams' 10 U.S. values, second was success and achievement, and third was material comfort. So, yes, we are a capitalist country, and yes, we like the finer things in life. So, what you have in Robert Merton's theory are five responses to what we call the American dream. The American dream is manifested or demonstrated by both cultural, material goals and then the socially acceptable means to achieve them. So, what are some of the material goals we seek as a society? Well, we want to own a home, have a car, have nice clothes, jewelry, money in the bank, the ability to take a nice vacation every now and again. What are the socially acceptable means to get those things? Get a job, go to school, good career, invest money, invent something, or maybe you inherit wealth. That's how a lot of rich people get their money. So the five patterns are a response to that American dream. Let's deal with the first, the conformist. The conformist accepts the cultural goals. They want money and clothes and nice cars and things of that nature, and they participate or accept the socially acceptable means. So this is someone who goes to school to get a good career so they can buy a home. That's a conformist. The next person is the innovator. Now, the innovator is creative in the sense that they accept the goals. They want a home, they want a car, they want material things, but they reject the socially acceptable means. So they're not going to college. They're not going to get a job. They may not be able to be successful in college. Sometimes they don't have access to the means to get the finer things in life. So they create a deviant way to get it. So the innovator is the first of the deviants in this model. The innovator will come up with other ways to get the American dream. They'll sell drugs. They might engage in the sex industry. I mean, it might be legal to be a porn star, but it's still considered immoral behavior and thus is deviant. They might rob, steal, kill, con. So they engage in deviant ways to achieve the same goal. That's the innovator. Now, the ritualist is someone that's not interested in any of the material goals, but they ritualistically, obsessively participate in the means. So this might be someone that gets 3 master's degrees, a PhD, and now they're going to law school, but they have no desire to work in a profession to get enough money to buy any of those material goals. They just like going to school for school's sake. Or someone that saves money very fastidiously. They love to save and save and save. They're extremely cheap. They never spend their money on anything material, but they just like when their bank account goes up. Now, that's not criminal, but most people would think it's strange that you're living like you're poor when you got $3 million in the bank. So that's the ritualist. Now, the retreatist is someone who accepts, no, let me back up. The retreatist rejects the goals. They're not interested in any material things, and they reject the means. So they're not participating in the means, and they're not interested in the goals. Now, what does the retreatist look like? It might be someone that sells all of their worldly possessions and goes to live in nature away from the rest of human beings, a hermit or a recluse. That might be your retreatist. And then there's rebellion. Now, rebellion, or the person that manifests the rebellion pattern, is what you call your revolutionary. They reject the goals and the means, and they want to go a step further. They want to overthrow the whole of society. And that is Robert Merton's strain theory.